Hi, I'm Amanda Gizzi.
Hi, I'm Randy Udell Alper.
Good evening and welcome to the 19th Annual GEM Awards.
We wish we could be together tonight, sharing laughs, giving long overdue hugs, and celebrating tonight's incredible honorees. When the uncertainties surrounding COVID-19 forced the GEM Awards Committee to make the tough decision to not be in person, we knew that the show must still go on, even if it meant being virtual.
For the past 19 years, Jewelers of America's GEM Awards have been the kickoff event for the year. It's always a glamorous evening of reunions, laughter, love, and celebration. While this event is later in the year, it is still a night of reunions and traditions. If you haven't already done so, please say hi in the chat. Tell us where in the world you're tuning in from.
Tonight's sponsors treated their guests to Spirit Box cocktail kits, courtesy of Luxury by JCK, and held special cocktail hours. We hope everyone at home is dressed to impress, wearing their finest jewels, having a glass of bubbly, and feeling the GEM Awards vibe. Share a photo on social media, tag GEM Awards, and use the hashtag GEM Awards.
Thank you to all of our wonderful sponsors. Chanel and Synchrony, our cornerstone sponsors. We are so grateful for your partnerships. Thank you to David Yurman, Couture, Gemological Institute of America, Heather B. Moore, Jewelers Mutual Group, Lagos, Movado Group, Luxury by JCK, and National Jeweler for your support of the 2021 Virtual GEM Awards. It is through the partnerships of these brands that we are able to bring the industry gems into the spotlight. GEM Awards success helps Jewelers of America better serve the jewelry industry and increase consumer confidence. I would also like to personally thank Randy, our 2021 GEM Awards chair, for her leadership this year. Randy, I know this is not the GEM Awards that you had planned, but we have a wonderful program in store. We are grateful for all you have done to make tonight possible. Thank you.
Thank you. I am grateful to be here with the GEM Awards. Tonight is a dream come true since I started working in the jewelry industry. Jewelry is what I breathe every day. To be surrounded by beautiful objects of desire, my family, which is the glue that holds us together, and my dear friends in this most inspiring business. This is truly an honor and a privilege. I would like to take a moment and thank our incredible GEM Awards Committee. Saren Bachman, David Bonaparte, Ganem Brousseau, Tanya Dukes, Dorit Engel, Marian Faisal, Michelle Graff, Will Kahn, Matthew Rosenheim, and Chairman Emeritus Stephen Kaiser.
Tonight is a very special evening. We have two deserving honorees. La Roche, celebrity stylist, will be accepting the GEM Award for Jewelry Style.
And John Kennedy will be accepting the GEM Award for Lifetime Achievement. John has been an anchor in the jewelry industry, and it is our pleasure to present him with this prestigious honor.
Tonight, we will also be paying tribute to the legacy of Tiffany & Co.'s Elsa Peretti and showcasing the strength and fortitude of many in making our industry shine during the past year and a half.
Enjoy the show.
Good evening, I'm Marian Faisal. Jewelry can instantly transform an outfit. This is a fact our 2021 GEM Award for Jewelry Style recipient proves on every major red carpet, where he elevates his celebrity clients' looks into unforgettable moments. La Roche is an image architect who tells stories through jewels and gowns. Zendaya's recent tribute to Beyoncé at the BET Awards in Bulgari and Versace covered the internet as soon as it happened. Other break the internet moments just from this year include Anya Taylor-Joy in Dior and Tiffany at the Golden Globes, and Zendaya in layers of diamond necklaces and a cutout Valentino gown at the Oscars. Law has also created looks for Kerry Washington and Naomi Osaka, among many others. La Roche grew up on the south side of Chicago and embarked on his career as a vintage broker. He moved to New York to open his first boutique, Deliciously Vintage Harlem, and quickly followed with Deliciously Vintage Chicago. Things really got rolling when Law relocated to Los Angeles and began to pursue a styling career. He rocketed to fame as a judge for the hit TV show America's Next Top Model. In 2020, Law sat alongside Megan Thee Stallion and others as a judge on HBO Max's voguing competition show, Legendary, which has just been renewed for a third season. At the end of this year's award season, Law was named the top stylist of the year by The Hollywood Reporter and appeared on the cover of the issue with his clients Zendaya and Anya Taylor-Joy. Fueled by his love for fashion, Law continues to conquer cultural limitations, making important strides for people of color within both the fashion and entertainment industries. Jewelry is clearly one of Law's passions. In fact, Law's personal style and way with jewels has solidified his status as a jewelry icon. Tonight, it is my pleasure to present the GEM Award for Jewelry Style to Law Roche.
Hey guys, it's me, Law Roche, and I am so honored and so thankful that the Jewelers of America have chosen to honor me with the GEM Jewelry and Style Award. This means a lot to me because jewelry means a lot to me. It's one of those things that is very aspirational. It is that little thing that you're able to attain when you work hard, and I think that's something, that thought process and also the actual jewelry is something that can be passed down to generation and generation and generation. So it means so much that I'm receiving this award because jewelry is also a very big part of what I do as a stylist. It's always I call it the cherry on top. It's right after you zip the dress, you put on the jewelry and the look is complete and it makes people feel even more beautiful. So I'm grateful that I get to play with and touch so many beautiful pieces of jewelry throughout my career. Well, I have throughout my career. And thank you again to Jewelers of America, and thank you to my Bulgari family for sending me these beautiful pieces to accept my award, and I hope everyone enjoys their night. Thank you.
Good evening. I'm Dave Bonaparte, President and CEO of Jewelers of America. It's a pleasure to be here with all of you tonight for this celebration of our industry and the 2021 GEM Awards. We last gathered at Cipriani on a magical night in January of 2020. The months that have passed have been unlike any time in recent history. Our friends, colleagues, and communities across the country faced unprecedented challenges. Our industry came together, stepped up, and showed the world what it means to shine. Here's a look into the incredible efforts of manufacturers, brands, retailers, and individuals who worked through this extraordinary time to make a difference in others' lives. Our industry is brighter because of the strength and kindness of many. Take a look.
As the COVID-19 virus began to grip our attention, shutter our stores, and bring our country to a halt, the jewelry industry jumped into action, serving their communities and driving change. PAC Team Group quickly repurposed manufacturing facilities to design and produce protective equipment. They manufactured over 1 million face shields, distributed millions of masks, and produced testing booths for major COVID testing sites. As frontline workers put their own lives on the line, numerous jewelry brands such as Levion, London Jewelers, and Lightbox directed their efforts toward delivering meals to our healthcare heroes. Kwiat and Fred Leighton launched a fundraising effort that resulted in $45,000 raised for White Plains Hospital. Marla Aaron designed a sterling silver dining chair charm to support the vital restaurant industry. Sales of this piece raised $70,000 for the World Central Kitchen, which supports restaurant workers while combating food insecurity. Ben Bridge Jeweler created Hearts for Heroes, sending over 100 Lisa Bridge heart diamond necklaces to nominated local heroes and sharing their inspiring stories on social media. As the country grappled with racial inequity, the jewelry industry again stepped up to offer new opportunities to members of the Black, Indigenous, people of color, or BIPOC community. A group of Black professionals met in August to discuss solutions to the imbalance of representation in the jewelry industry and worked to quickly form the Black in Jewelry Coalition. Since its founding, there has been an outpouring of support for the BIJC scholarships, including a JCK industry grant. For future reference, and Brent Neal spearheaded the creation of the Art Smith Memorial Scholarship, a group of 50 jewelry industry members joined forces to fund a $50,000 endowment at FIT that will create ongoing scholarships and mentorships to support Black students attending the jewelry design program. In a commitment to a more equitable future for the diamond jewelry industry, the Natural Diamond Council and fine jewelry designer Lorraine Schwartz introduced the Emerging Designers Diamond Initiative. With the allocation of $1 million of diamond credit, this program offers unparalleled access to industry education and resources to BIPOC jewelry designers based in the United States. Additionally, GIA created the Beyonce Knowles Carter and Lorraine Schwartz GIA Scholarship and awarded it to 3 recipients in April of 2021. Everywhere we looked over the past 18 months, we saw JA members reaching out and giving back to people in need. GIA offered free online classes to students across the globe. JA's Jeweler Relief Fund raised $27,000 to help independent jewelry stores, and Eleng 23 donated $25 from every order, large and small, to Feeding America and the North Texas Food Bank. Underwood donated 65 acres to the city of Fayetteville for a new park, providing essential outdoor space. And Lightbox urged people to use sidewalk chalk to benefit the Hetrick Martin Institute through their #ExpressYourPride campaign. All along the way, each of you here tonight supported friends, family, and colleagues. From all of us at Jewelers of America, we say thank you for everything you do to truly make this an industry that shines.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. My name is Stefano Palumbo, and together with Peter Schwendinger and Kurt Musman, we jointly had the privilege of working very closely with Elsa Peretti for over 60 years in total. She was indisputably one of the most extraordinary and visionary artists of our century. They were precious years for the experience and knowledge she bestowed upon us. The many years alongside the most talented, the most modern, most unpredictable designer in history has allowed us to develop a specific and unparalleled expertise in the Peretti designs, especially in understanding Elsa's personal thoughts and inspirations in creating her timeless pieces, as well as her constant pursuit of perfection and sublime quality in production and design. Elsa's unexpected passing last March left all of us dismayed, sad, and grief-stricken, but not unprepared. Hand in hand, Elsa had diligently but artfully prepared us to preserve her legacy in a professional and sustainable manner, always guided by the principles and values that she had shared with us over the many years. But let me say one thing that I care a lot about and that I think is right to point out on this occasion. Elsa wanted to be remembered not only for being the main protagonist of a monumental change in the history of jewelry design, but also for her very personal humanity, generosity, and compassion for others. The Nando and Elsa Peretti Foundation, the charity that bears her name along with that of her father, will continue to stand as a testament to a great and good heart that will be remembered by many around the world. Throughout her life, Elsa always felt that her professional success should somehow be shared with those who were less fortunate than her. Her way of thinking and caring for others makes Elsa even more unique, if that is possible, and deserves respect and esteem. In the last 20 years of her life, Elsa has chaired her foundation superbly and with a spirit of generous freedom, distributing until today around 60 million euros to projects aimed at fighting poverty, defending human rights, protecting the environment, defeating diseases, and promoting culture. Elsa was a shy and humble human being, but driven, very passionate, and always made sure her voice was heard on topics very close to her heart. And with this knowledge, I'm honored to be here with you tonight.
When Elsa Peretti arrived in New York City in the late 1960s, she immediately became a part of the thriving art and culture scene. A woman of worldly sophistication and flawless style, Peretti became model, muse, and socialite while discovering and honing her own artistic skills. In 1974, Peretti joined Tiffany & Company as a named jewelry designer. The move generated headlines, and her designs quickly sold out. Elsa Peretti had a knack for creating designs that were at once distinctly hers, but with a universal appeal. She possessed a unique ability to take an object and distill it down to its elemental essence, creating organic, fluid designs that evoke a timeless sensuality. Each of Peretti's signature classics were inspired from nature, art, and her own life experiences. Her famous bottle pendant was inspired by the women of Portofino in the 1960s, who would carry a single gardenia in their hands. Fine art and sculpture that made use of negative space led to the design of Open Heart, possibly one of the most ubiquitous jewelry designs of our time. Snake was inspired by the tail of a rattlesnake that she once carried in her bag for months, while Bone is an homage to a human bone that she spirited away from a church as a child. Peretti's Diamonds by the Yard collection completely reimagined the diamond necklace. No longer relegated to special evenings only, diamonds became a part of everyday fashion, thanks to Peretti's vision. For nearly half a century, Elsa Peretti's partnership with Tiffany led to the creation of designs that would stand the test of time. Classic, timeless, sophisticated, and sensual, just like Peretti herself.
Hello, I'm Steve Kaiser, and I want to thank the GEM Awards Committee. I want to congratulate Amanda Gizzi, who will celebrate her 20th anniversary this July, and was part of the original first GEM Awards with myself in 2003. I want to congratulate and thank Jewelers of America and CEO Dave Bonaparte for this award to John. Dave is a board member of JSA and has been a strong supporter of JSA over 2 decades during his tenure at JCK and now at JA. Congratulations, Dave, for all your support, and thank you. John Kennedy has had a long career at Jewelers of Security Alliance, and during his leadership at JSA, he has taken a strong organization and made it much stronger. He has greatly expanded its membership and reach and helped the organization evolve from the age of fax machines and US mail into the digital age. Due to John's leadership, JSA has evolved into something much larger than an individual. John has helped thousands of people in the jewelry industry to act with proper security and procedures and avoid crime, and JSA continues to provide expanding crime prevention and information through all media channels. I talk to many people in the industry, and I'm always amazed by the number who rely so heavily on the information that JSA provides. Companies you would never expect to take security so seriously. Despite the organization's growth, JSA hasn't lost the personal touch. Whether you are a JSA member or not, an FBI agent, or from a local police agency, if you contact JSA, you will always get wise advice and assistance. For example, when the looting hit the industry last summer, JSA fielded calls from desperate CEOs and store owners asking what they should do, such as, should they board their stores up? John and his team spent hours, long hours, hand-holding and also distributed an alert with security recommendations that was widely distributed to the entire industry. I have worked closely with John for many years in my service as board member and current chairperson of JSA, and board member and former president of the 24 Karat Club of New York. I have learned how John is one of the most well-known and respected people in the industry. John is the glue that keeps the 24 Karat Club moving and evolving. And he has touched the lives of thousands on life and death issues at JSA, helping to make our industry a safer and better place. I am proud to present the 2021 GEM Award for Lifetime Achievement to John Kennedy.
I first met John Kennedy right after I started with Jewelers Mutual 6.5 years ago. I think it was my second or third week on the job. And the first thing that stood out to me was how he is so invested in this industry.
I've been now in the jewelry industry for well over 50 years, and I can think of no one, past or present, who's earned the respect and the gratitude and the admiration that John has earned in his career.
John brings a passion and a moral strength to everything that he does. He sets a tremendous example for all of us in how to be true to an organization and an industry's mission.
John is an advocate for the jeweler first. And so I think it's important for everyone to know that John really has each and every jeweler's back each and every day.
I started off in the 60s and the 70s. Crime was at a much higher level in those days than it is today. And it's all due to the work that John is doing, his leadership in the Jeweler Security Alliance.
John is sending bulletins to the industry almost daily to constantly, I think, make sure the awareness of the trade is raised and focused on the things they can do to prevent crime.
The luncheons are a special event of the Jeweler Security Alliance.
We learn about all of the work that is being done by the FBI, by local police forces, by anti-crime networks to protect the gems and jewelry industry.
You know what? I wish everybody could see John in action at that luncheon. When John talks about the jeweler safety, I mean, it is really heartfelt and personal to him. You can't fake that. That's John Kennedy. That's why JSA is so powerful of an organization.
Jim White was John's predecessor. And if Jim were here today, Jim would be very, very proud of the work that John has been doing.
The gems and jewelry industry would not be as strong and vital as it is without John Kennedy. And I want to thank him for all that he's done.
John, you and I have known each other very, very well for nearly 30 years, and I consider you a close personal friend. I also know that you are modest and that you like to deflect praise, but in this case, we would all like you to embrace and cherish this very prestigious award in the same way that the industry embraces and cherishes you.
John, I want to congratulate you on the GEM Award Lifetime Achievement. There is not a single person watching this video that you have not touched, either directly or indirectly, through your actions. And so I can think of no person that's more deserving of a Lifetime Achievement Award than you, because you've truly touched every single one of us. Don't ever forget that. Congratulations, John.
Thank you, Steve, for those kind words. And I also thank the GEM Awards Committee and Jewelers of America for this great honor. I'm sorry that we can't be together in person at the usual glamorous dinner at Cipriani 42nd Street, this beautiful room. But I look forward to being with you in person at the next GEM Awards. When I think about this award, I see something much more than honoring one person. In my view, I am a symbol of the jewelry industry family coming together to keep the entire jewelry family safe. This noble effort is not just to keep yourself and your circle safe, but also to keep your competitor and the store down the street safe. When it comes to security, jewelers are not competitors. We are all in this together. Security is a cause that the entire jewelry industry family has rallied around. Has the family been successful in reducing crime? You bet it has. Taking just one example, when I joined JSA in 1992 as a lawyer with experience in criminal justice, there were 37 homicides of jewelers in the US during the previous year. 37 jewelers murdered in crimes against the industry. It became one of my major career goals to help reduce that number to 0. With JSA working in partnership with the FBI and local law enforcement agencies, and through jeweler training, the number was brought down into the 20s, then into the teens, and then into single digits. And lo and behold, in 2019, it went down to 0. No jewelers killed in the crimes against the jewelry industry. It won't always stay at 0, but JSA and the jewelry industry family can take great satisfaction that over the last 3 decades, we have saved lives together, possibly lives in the hundreds. It is a great achievement for a trade organization and an industry to be able to make such a claim. Since the GEM Awards was founded in 2003, there have been 18 Lifetime Achievement Award recipients, and I am humbled to be added to that list. I have known many of the awardees, and 3 of them have served on the board of Jeweler Security Alliance during my time, and all 3 have been transformative for JSA. Bob Bridge of Ben Bridge Jewelers, recipient in 2005, led JSA to much deeper partnership with the FBI. Matt Runcie, CEO of Jewelers of America, recipient in 2013, was a major force in JSA's developing local crime prevention networks of jewelers. And Stuart Visht, CEO of Rolex Watch USA, awardee in 2019, helped secure JSA's financial future through a closer partnership with luxury and larger firms. It is a great thrill to join this list of eminent leaders who I have so admired and who have been so important to JSA and to me personally. I want to thank others who have been with me on my career journey and helped me to be considered for this award. JSA's small but dedicated and expert staff, past and present. JSA's forward-looking and experienced board, JSA's 20,000 members, JSA's financial supporters, the trade shows, the trade media, my colleagues in the other trade organizations, the FBI, and other law enforcement agencies. All have been important partners in the course of my career. And of course, I thank my wife, Maria, who has always been my closest and wisest advisor, and my 2 wonderful sons, David and Andrew, and wonderful daughter-in-law, Sarah, who help make life worth living. However, there is one more very special thank you I need to make. Without the partnership and support from the Jewelers Mutual Group, I wouldn't be standing here today getting this award. Jewelers Mutual has been the largest supporter by far of JSA since before I arrived, and has offered unwavering support throughout my career. Without Jewelers Mutual, JSA couldn't have done the things we have been able to do, and the industry would not be as safe as it is today. Thanks again to the GEM Awards and the whole jewelry industry family. Enjoy the rest of the evening and stay safe.
Congratulations to La Roche and John Kennedy on your wonderful speeches and receiving your awards tonight.
It was an honor to be able to share your stories. We encourage everyone to mark your calendars for Friday, January 14th, 2022 for the 20th Annual GEM Awards.
We can't wait to fill the walls of Cipriani 42nd Street and have you join us back here as we reunite in person. The celebration will be our biggest and best celebration ever. We know you won't want to miss it. Prepare to be here in person and experience the magic that GEM Awards has in store. Thank you again for tuning in tonight.
We will see you on January 14th.
Good night from Cipriani.
Synchrony wants to remind you that opportunity isn't canceled, hope isn't canceled, service isn't canceled, and your business goals, even if they look different now than they used to, aren't canceled. In an age of uncertainty, you can be certain that customers are still looking for convenient ways to pay over time for the things they want and need. That's why Synchrony works with businesses like yours to help customers get the products, decor, and services they want for next year, no matter how unique 2021 will be. Partner with Synchrony. Simply visit synchronybusiness.com today and click Request Info to get started. Or give us a call weekdays from 8 to 8 Eastern Time at 844-866-8014. We'll share the many ways Synchrony provides your business with marketing tools to help drive traffic, safe and convenient ways for customers to apply, and industry-leading customer service to help turn shoppers into repeat buyers. No matter what the next year brings, you can be sure that Synchrony is committed to helping our partners change what's possible for their businesses.